Hey guys, alright, it's Friday. Whoop, what am I can get it out of my way. Okay, so here it is Friday. I've already taken the side piece that y'all saw me doing yesterday, and I've already got it marked. Now this one I've already put my biscuit cuts already in it. Sound is, the main sound is not on, that way it won't be as noisy. So I'm going to show you how I do it. And yes, no, I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight, even though that's where I go to get most of my stuff. But this is just a little biscuit cutter, the joiner, whatever you want to call it. And I've already got the marks on here, marks on that, that's what I already cut. So now I've got this clamp, so let's get this one done. Just line up, there's a little V notch right here on the top. Just line that up with your mark. Make sure it's good and flat. Now the only thing is, as you see, all I did was I just got started pushing in, it cuts. Now I just got to move these clamps since that's not all that wide. That way I got room to do the other ones. I'm not putting as many on this one as I did on the big wide ones, but it's still going to be enough. Yeah, I mean, it's just, push a little thing there, pull the trigger, starts up, and as long as what I've got this set for is the little dial right here tells you which one to set your depth and everything. Like I've got it set for 0, and then I've got it set for 3/8 of an inch, because 5/8 of an inch thick, so I figure 3/8, yeah, it's about the halfway mark. Just set it on here, line up my mark, close enough. And that's it. That's all there is to that. Take my clamps off. And yes, I got those clamps from Harbor Freight also. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them. It would be nice. Alright, now I've got all the main power equipment turned off. I'm not going to be using it and turn on the other microphones. You can hear me. Alright, so now you can be able to hear me a little bit better. But all I, checking to make sure no sawdust up in there. But we're just taking the wood glue and putting it on here. Make sure I get some downside that joint, which I know y'all saw me doing yesterday. But yeah, this is the second one. I didn't get the camera out to do the first one. I hope everybody is safe after all the storms we had last night. I mean, it was pretty bad. I've been seeing the news reports from up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. 18-wheelers laying on their side because of the strong high winds. They've been showing where buildings are blown down. There was some place up in Plano, I think, that they were showing where the part of a parking garage or some kind of a shelter for a parking complex business. I don't know what it was, but it literally came down and crushed some of the cars. I'll grab my cigarette before it's totally gone. It seems to burn before I can finish it. Yeah, just put the biscuits in there. Yeah, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm what you call an amateur. I'm a semi-pro at doing woodworking. Now, one thing I didn't do on that very first one I did yesterday, I didn't put any extra glue on the biscuit when it's going into the other side. So I'm just putting a little bit extra on there. Some of this has got squeezed out from that joint. That way it'll adhere also. Don't need much, just a little bit on the top. Try to get some here on the side. You want that to be able to grab, you want that glue get in there and everything. So I'm going to set that right there for now. Yep. Bug zapper. No sealing. I'm just going to take a little wood glue. I'm just going to put some of it down inside these here. In case I miss some. Now I've got my marks right there. So get this turned the right way. Okay. So I got my marks here, marks there. Get this hammered down. That pushed back. Get the clamps over here all set up. And I do have to extend them out 2 slots. Because I am going wider. Get that to stay. And it does. Okay. Now right now I know my marks are not lined up here. So put a little pressure on it there a little bit to kind of get it to go in more. Just to tighten up just a little bit. Not much. Now I'm just going to take my hammer and knock it that way. Get my marks lined up. Clamp it all down and it'll seal up. Yep. A little bit more. that one. Got that one. I got still a little bit of a gap there. That's why you take your other one and put it up on top. Like I said, that way it keeps the wood from doing that number. It keeps it flat. Get it all tightened up. That's closing that gap. Got that one closed up. Got that one. Alright. Now I know a lot of people said in one of my other videos, oh, you got that glue all squeezed out. You ain't wiping it off. Well, as you can tell, yes, I'm wiping the glue off. On that side, I'm wiping off the excess. On this side, I can go back later and just take the sander and with a nice smooth grit, smooth all this out later. But, yep, there you go. Alright, and I had a person comment, I don't remember who it was, saying, do it with the noise. So, there's the side. I'll lay that there. Right at 18 inches. Alright, well, when I get started on doing the other, I'll get the camera set up and show y'all after I get my measurements what I need to do for getting the rest of it. So, y'all stay tuned. 3.5. So that means I gotta move that out by another 1/2 inch. That's no big deal. That's why you have things called tape measure. Alright, noisy. I tell you, the dust collection system I've got set up perfect. I mean, this, yes, I know, Harbor Freight. Quit reminding me about being sponsored by them. I'm not. That's right at 24 inches. So I got 24 by 4. So there's my toe kick. So I've got that piece set up. So now it's going to be getting everything set up for my bracing. And I've got some old doors here that I'm going to get them cut down and repurposed. So stay tuned. I'll get the camera going back when I get that set up. So stay tuned. Be right back. 3.5. So that means I got to move that out by another 1/2 inch. That's no big deal. That's why you have things called tape measure. Alright, noisy. I tell you, the dust collection system I've got set up perfect. I mean, this, yes, I know, Harbor Freight. Quit reminding me about being sponsored by them. I'm not. That's right at 24 inches. So So I got 24 about 4. So there's my toe kick. So I've got that piece set up. So now it's going to be getting everything set up for my bracing. And I've got some old doors here that I'm going to get them cut down and repurposed. So stay tuned. I'll get the camera going back when I get that set up. So stay tuned. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I go do some more measurements and everything on it. So I got my next piece here, and I'm going to get it cut to where it's 7 inches in width by 22 1/4 inches in length, because that'll be the top piece. And once I, start assembling all this on the table, I'll get the camera and everything set up, which will probably be tomorrow because I'm trying to get everything done. And it's already after 3 o'clock, and got Renegade going live at 4, so I'll be over there. So I'm trying to get as much of this done right now. So just bear with me on the noise, so keep watching. does have a crack in it. I will have to, what I'll do is I'll put some, try and get it opened up here, and I'll put some wood glue on there, get it clamped, and somehow that came up quite short. Unfortunately, off about quarter of an inch. Well, yep, there, I made a mistake. So I can't use that. Made the wrong length. It happens. As I always say, measure twice, cut once. That could be the fact that the measurement on this outer fence is not set. So I'm gonna have to do that. And I'll have to get. Luckily for me, I do have more wood. So let me get all this done, straightened out, and when I get everything set up, be later tonight. Come back. I'll start the video. Actually, I'll do another one. So, hey, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell. So, until next time, y'all stay safe. God bless.